My name's Jo and I'm 39 years old. I've been doing CrossFit for 9 months at CrossFit. Before that I had been going to a normal gym for 3 months, and before that I had done nothing since I was at school a long time ago. I have never done anything like CrossFit before I started it. I had never done squats, I'd never lifted a bar, I'd never done any of the gymnastic movements. But I spent a month doing the beginners classes and gradually learned the movements, and picked up a bar and learned how to squat, and just carried on doing it for 9 months really. How has it changed me physically? It's built muscle where I never had muscles. It's made me lose more body fat. It has changed the way I think about my body. And I try and focus now on what my body can do as opposed to what my body looks like. How's it changed me mentally? It makes me do things outside of the gym that I'm scared to do. Small silly things when I'm with my little boy, like picking up snails, which I would never have done. Now I just think, oh, it's just a snail, pick it up. It's the mentality of believing that you can do things that you're scared to do or you're not sure your body can do, but you get so used to just trying things and making yourself do things at CrossFit that you don't think you can do, with people telling you you can do, that you just carry that through to everyday life, and spend a lot of time doing things that scare the crap out of you, but you give them a go anyway. What do I enjoy about CrossFit? I enjoy the people there, laughing with them, seeing other people's successes, seeing other people willing you to be able to do things that you don't think you can do, but supporting you through them and being as excited as you are that you have achieved the things. I enjoy the feeling on the drive home, knowing that I have really forced myself to carry on doing things that I didn't want to do, that my body was telling me stop, or my brain was saying you can't do that, don't try, give up, but I fought through all of that and I did do things. I enjoy the feeling of achieving things, of facing my fears, of walking in there having no idea what I'm going to face and forcing yourself to do it. I enjoy the fact that it has changed me physically and mentally and emotionally, and that it has made me see that I can do things I didn't think I'd ever be able to do. What have I found the hardest? Everything, which sounds very dramatic, but I have found it all very hard. The rewards have been huge, but it has been a struggle from day one. From the very first time of walking in, feeling I couldn't do anything, and that feeling went on for many months. A feeling that I would never be able to do some of the things like the Olympic lifts, of never understanding how my body would be able to do those things. And of being scared of things like the box jumps, being scared of actually the movement of doing it and thinking if I can't do those movements I may as well stop. My negativity and my lack of belief in myself has probably been the hardest, and it's still there, but it's getting smaller. Why do I come back? I can't not. It's part of my life now. The people there are part of my life. And going and putting myself through the workouts, getting stronger is part of my life. I enjoy it in a completely, often a sick way. I enjoy going and the pain and the feeling in the middle of it, thinking I'm never going to finish this workout, and you do. How it has changed me, and I want more of it, and I want to get stronger, and I want to keep going back and seeing what's next on the list of things of I can do. What makes CrossFit somewhere I'd recommend? I can't imagine ever going anywhere else to do CrossFit. From the coach to the people, the other people there, to the actual building, to all of it. To have been there from when it was very new to start with, and seeing everybody who has joined, seeing how they've transformed their bodies and what they've been capable of, and see them grow as people and get to know them as people as well, and laugh with them and very nearly cry with them on occasion. And what are the other members like? All very different. There now is all ages, men and women. To begin with, there was only me, and then there was another girl and another couple, and and now there's quite a few of us, all different ages, all different abilities. Seeing people walk in and their first session, and seeing them afterwards their first session, and you can just see the look of sheer horror on their faces, but also the total delight that they've got through it, and they've succeeded, and knowing that it probably won't ever be that horrible again. The other members are welcoming. I remember walking into the first session of the main class and to a group, and mainly all 20-year-old fellas, and just thinking, but people came up and they talked to me and they welcomed me, and I now try and do the same for other people who are there. The people are, it's the community, it's us. And the final one, what is the coach like? Well, Samir, I've never had any other coaches, I've never been to any other CrossFit gyms, and I can't imagine ever doing that. Having somebody who has utter, total belief in you is something I've never had in my entire life. Somebody who treats me the same as the 20-year-old who has been in the gym all their life and can do every single movement, but treats me the same and has the same belief that I will get to that point. Somebody who won't take any excuses, who won't allow me to say, I'm not doing that, who will just say, shut up and squat, shut up and jump on that box, because he knows I can do it. And the amount of times I have said, I'm really not sure I can do that, or can I do that? And he will just turn around and say, yes, you can do that. And it is done in such a way that it is safe. It is not endangering me. He knows I can do it, and the only thing stopping me doing it is my belief in myself. CrossFit has changed my body, it has changed my mind, it has changed my life. At home now, when my 5-year-old says I can't do that, I say we don't say that, I say we just keep trying, and we try until we can do it. And that is our philosophy at home now as well as at CrossFit.